Hello, Lunar Destiny Club. So here are your rituals for this new moon and solar eclipse in Aries. So the new moon reading went a little bit longer than I expected, so I'm going to keep this really short. We're working with fire energy. Aries is primal fire. It's the fire of transformation and fire of creation. And it's that primordial fire that brings something into being, that transforms one energy into another. And so when we work with this element, there is a lot of energy, a lot of transformation that happens. I mean, think about fire. It shoots off all of this light. There's tons of energy. It has lots of heat. And it goes through this transformational process. It takes a piece of wood and turns it into something else. It turns it into ash and shoots it up into the air as smoke. And so this is the type of energy that we're working with for this new lunar cycle. And so what we're doing is a fire gazing ritual. So whether you light a bonfire in your backyard and you sit around the fire, or you sit in front of a candle and stare at the flame, we are connecting with this fire element, allowing this fire element to guide us. And while we are sitting in front of the fire element and connecting with it, it will guide us into a meditative state. And in this meditative state, we are to take a look at some aspects of our being. So, if you remember from the new moon reading, we are to take a look at where Aries, Taurus, Scorpio, and Libra fall into our birth charts. And so I have a birth chart right here. I just made a random birth chart. And as you can see, Aries in this particular birth chart falls in the 5th house and the 6th house. Taurus falls in the 6th house and the 7th house. Libra falls in the 11th house and the 12th house. And Scorpio falls in the 12th house and the 1st house, right? If you don't have a birth chart, you can download one. I'll have it linked in the email, and you can download one for free on my website. And then also you want to take a look at where 29 degrees of Aries is. 29 degrees is the very last degree of Aries right before Taurus. And in this particular birth chart, it's at the 6th house. So, we've identified where the universe is saying, this is where I want you to take a closer look. We're looking at the 5th house, 6th house, 7th house, 11th, 12th, and the 1st house. Now this will be different for you. This is just according to this particular birth chart, and I'm just showing you how to do it. So your houses will be unique to you, and everyone's will be different. So you find out the houses, and then you can take a look at this chart. And so the 5th and 6th, or the 5th, 6th, and 7th house is right here, and the 1st, the 12th, and the 11th house is over here. And so the 5th house is how someone serves. It's I serve, and it's using your creativity. It's also how you serve in romantic relationships, how you serve in families, your way of having fun, your use of your creative energy. And the sixth house would be how you serve in daily life, your career, your health, your service to others, and your service to yourself. And then seventh would be how you partner with other people, your awareness of others. That could be your marriage, or your relationships with others, or other partnerships. It could be business partnerships. And so, and then you could take a look at what the 11th house, 12th house, and first house is. The first house is coming into being, right? It's the awareness of the self. It's I am. It's as you come into the world, it's like, I am this. This is who I am. This is your appearance, your outward personality, your expression, how you express yourself into the world, how you navigate in the world. This is all your first house. And so you want to see where Scorpio, Libra, Aries, and Taurus falls in your chart, which houses. Then see what those houses mean in your life. What aspects in your life is the universe asking you to take a deeper look into? And once you have identified that, you begin your fire gazing and spend some time with the flame. Allow your gaze to soften as the fire moves and you connect with this transformational energy. And so your mental body, your emotional body, your spiritual body, these larger energetic aspects of your being will connect with the magical essence of the transformational energy of the fire as you connect with the flame. And you'll begin a process of seeing new things open up in regards to what aspects we're supposed to or we should take a look at and revisit within our being and within our life. And once you have a clear idea of what changes you'd like to make to yourself and to your life, to your behaviors and to your patterns, this is when you make your 10 new moon wishes, your dedications and declarations of what you want to make. Every new moon we get 10 new moon wishes. And so you make your 10 new moon wishes, your dedications of this is what I'm changing about myself. This is what I'm going to do. These are my 10 things that I am going to change. And the universe, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your power animals, your guardian angels, the entire cosmos, the sun, the moon, the stars, will all conspire to help bring this into fruition. And this is the magic of working with the moon. And so I hope you guys have a beautiful new moon ritual, working with the fire and your fire gazing ritual. And until next time, bye guys.